Hello, this is Perry Prescott. Today I wanted to walk you through Dynamics 365 for Operations and the base barcoding and scanning functionality that's actually included with the warehouse module within the system that's sometimes overlooked by customers and partners as base functionality. So I just wanted to expose you to, there is absolutely some core and pretty solid functional barcode and scanning operations within the core system. So today we're looking at just a demo environment, Dynamics 365 for Operations. But you'll notice I've got a second window up, and this is our mobile window. So I have an attachment to the core environment, which is just mobility. And so we're going to come back to this in just a moment, but we have the ability to, with browser-based devices, whether it's tablets, cell phones, a lot of the new scanners that are out there have browsers based in, I can deploy menus to them. And so that's what you're seeing right here. Microsoft's also just released a Dynamics 365 for Operations warehouse mobile app that you can run on Android or iOS or Windows 10 and also move through that same functionality. And we'll have a demo up that goes through that one specifically. But today we're just going to focus on core functionality embedded into Dynamics 365 Ops. So I'm going to jump back over here to the main system itself. I'm going to open up the modules and I'm going to go down to warehouse management. And once I'm in here, you'll see some different things. So I'm set up as a system administrator, so I can see everything that's in the system today. But you'll see mobility, and mobility as it applies to warehouse is really against devices, scanners, barcode readers, and such. So a couple of things to take a peek at. So I can look at my activity log, what users, what devices, and what sessions are physically running. And then also if I come into the mobile device menus under setup, you'll see I've got a lot of different things. So I've got mobile device menus, mobile device menu items, I've got colorization so I can work with the user experience depending on lighting, display settings, disposition codes, cluster profiles. I can deploy the mobile devices through a portal out to different groups of devices. But I'm just going to take a quick look here at the main menu. So out of the box, the system comes pre-configured for barcoding with a main menu, an inbound menu, an outbound menu, an inventory menu, production and quality. And they've made it really easy. So here's all of the available menus themselves, and I literally can select one and drag and drop to the menus that I'm deploying themselves. And so what you'll see here is I've got a few different menus that are set up in the system. And this is how I deploy these menus to this mobile environment. So I'm going to log in to, in essence, a warehouse because this is set up as a device. I'm going to log in. And these are those core menus that we just saw. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 core menus, and across the board here we've got those same, well, 8 with log off, we've got those same core menus. And so I have the opportunity to add or subtract menus, push them out to my mobile devices and platform. So I've logged into the system and you'll notice a few things. So purchase receive, so I have the ability to enter a purchase number, a quantity and a unit, and then enter that. And that's all through a scanning mechanism itself. A lot of times we're using physically a small tablet with a Bluetooth scanner attached to it, but now we also can use our cell phones with the new mobile app. So I've got different purchasing or receiving activities right within the system. So I've got purchase receive, I've got put away, so I can have directed putaways or blind putaways. Transfer receive, I've got RMA receipts, RMA put away, checking in my drivers. On the opposite side, my outbound, my shipping activities, so I've got sales picking, system directed picking, I've got consolidation, I've got loading, cluster pick creates, cluster picking itself, pick to a container, packing container picking, packing container loading, transfer picking, work list, driver check-in. On the inventory side, I've got the ability to, physically go look up an item. So let's see if I know a good item ID here. And again, if I was scanning a barcode, I'd get these results. So I can see that for the warehouse I logged into, I've got one location called bulk 1 and bulk 2, and each of those have the item I requested, that M9200, and a quantity of 100 in each of those items. So a lot of core functionality included. I've got cycle counting guided, so system directed. You need to go to these locations and do some counting for us. Versus blind, I've got spot counting and replenishment. On the production side, I've got Kanban put away, I've got picking, receipt, production, report serial numbers, production putaways. I've got RAF putaways, production start. On the quality side, I've got put away from QMS, create putaways for QMS, status change, movement, scrap, and back. I can change between my different warehouses if I choose to do so. And then I can log off the system. So lots of basic functionality if you think movement in and out of a warehouse or on the production line itself. A lot of core functionality is really included with Dynamics 365 natively. So today I just wanted to walk you through some of that base functionality, expose you to it a little bit. Again, Perry Prescott, check us out online. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and definitely look for our next session where we will talk about mobile apps that are being released, specifically the Dynamics 365 for Operations Warehouse mobile app. Thank you very much. Have a great day.